Hello boys and girls, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough. Specifically just my blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A for the Nintendo Switch 2, where in the last video, surprise surprise, we got some new Wild Zones and went back into SideQuest the video game again. Seems like there's two main themes that this game just keeps repeating a lot. Lots of other collections, doing Wild Zones, more new Wild Zones, which I think are honestly the coolest part of this game, so don't get me wrong, I like them and all, but there's quite a bit of them to sort now. Or more like just two of them, I guess. And then we need side. And then we also have side missions, which keep appearing everywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna attack you normally. Trying to get as much damage done or balls used as possible. King's Son I also know is a really dangerous amount to catch normally. Somehow we caught that Eevee before it ran away. We almost saw it run away again. Okay, so it could definitely see us through the wall. Alright. You know, maybe we should try actually catching it multiple times. Hey, are you gonna do something? Okay, we can't really hit it in the back while it's doing that. Since we weren't going to get it stronger by defeating it, I get it more easily by defeating the affair, we just take out kind of Sun that way. Alright, come on, we can get chest these. There we go. Okay, we got him right away somehow. Oh yeah, we can also find Audino. Audino's a really great Pokemon to catch. You can get, it gives you a lot more experience points than usual in most games that you defeated in. I know that much. Though it doesn't seem like it gave as much experience as it did this time. Alright. Okay, we need Cleffa and Clefable next, but we haven't seen either of them yet. I'll have to start by trying to... These guys in the back and hope for the best. Of course, Ferret does a lot of damage, but also depending on how tanky the Pokemon is, you also take a lot of damage on Import whenever you use it. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now, I want to use Gyarados against them. Alright. I'm surprised it keeps breaking out of the ball and not getting stuck out. Surprisingly, they made Auto a lot easier to catch, but that also means that it's going to give us such experience. Ugh. Just in the nick of the time we managed at least attempt to catch on that pain. Might have to do the trick that we did the last time. I forgot to mention, there is a weird switch trick that I haven't really mentioned up to this point, but I'm going to mention now. Basically, if you don't get a Pokemon to spawn in, that means it either doesn't want to appear or it's pretty rare to find. So, if it's not purring, then you likely have to go around and find it. But there's not really a great spot to do it. So the simplest way of doing this is to just, well, find a wild zone that's really far away for one, and then rotate between the two wild zones until you get the Pokemon you need. And also, oh yes, every time we see an Eevee, we need to catch it right away, by the way. I was pretty fortunate to get it that time. Very well will probably be a lot harder this time. I'm just gonna use this so we can more quickly defeat it. Do need to at least meet some of these, so come on. Okay. We're getting more of them. Every time we get one, that's another evolution we can catch. As you can see, this is the only other repeatable way of catching Eevee, besides going to a different area entirely. Okay, I assume the others will only show up when we go in night. But Skymurray we actually saw already, but Vimurray also catch right away. Which also reminds me to remember we need to get Active Construction, because the only other way we can boost our catch rate is to do this. Yeah, I figured we'd have enough now. We're collecting quite a bit now. We're gonna make it easier for us to succeed at catching Pokemon now, huh? Alright. Perfect. I just realized we can kind of trick this too a bit. By trick this, I mean we literally just use a different Pokemon that isn't the Mega, but then do other moves so that we use them non-Megas in battle, then we can just destroy the enemies. The only way to get my rank points on this is to keep catching different Pokemon types. Alright, well here we go. Back to the group battle again. This is actually probably straight up one of the trickiest battles to do with. This many Pokemon. Yeah, okay, well, that's what we get for being that. So this is why you don't battle those trainers. It's dangerous to take too many hits. Retreat safely if you're being attacked. Well, now you know why that alpha is bad. I know we could do attack stuff, but also we need to go here because we need... If you're wondering why we're going back here, even though we just fainted, it's simply because we're Skymary. Also, I was not ready yet. As you might have noticed, there are most moves we could avoid, but Earth Power, oh boy. Earth Power is just disgusting. I don't know why, but it's super hard to evade, especially when you got multiple of them attacking at once. It's just not really fair. So I guess your only real option here is to just keep throwing the balls out. Try to defeat some of these Pyro maybe so that they go away, and then from there just kind of do stuff. I'm just gonna focus on the Sky Murray right now. And also defeating the others, because if we can get them out of the way, they won't bother us as much. So I'm gonna catch this the only way I know how to do. Just keep spamming the balls. Now it's angry, we'll have no choice but to attack it. I count even after all that, it's still only a 2 rarity. That means that we may have to have attempted it up to... We may have had to attempt to catch it up to 3 times. Jeez, I can't speak. Do that. But yeah, well, now you know what it's like to black out. I actually didn't lose anything, though. It seems like they changed something. I think originally, you straight up lose a bunch of your items and stuff. Apparently, random things get lost sometimes when you black out. But in this game, doesn't seem like it. All that happens is just normal. You just teleport back to a Pokemon Center. But it's always been like that for a while. It's kind of strange. Sometimes you lose money. Sometimes you don't lose money. It's hard to know. Yeah, like, I still have my money. I didn't really seem to lose much. It's hard to know what I lost anyway. That I already had low of. This, we still had... Yeah, okay. I guess you don't really lose anything when you back out in this game. I thought you do, but... I know in the original game, Legends Arceus, you get punished greatly for each death. You lose random items, sometimes other stuff, but then people can pick up your satchel to have them be recovered, but in this game, it doesn't matter. Anyways, well, that was worth it. At least we got another area 100%, but now you've learned why it's so dangerous to have more Pokemon, but also Earth Power, that is like literally the worst move to avoid. Like, the one delay and the fact they really love going for specifically you just makes it really hard, so... With that many Pokemon, it's so easy to just die in a matter of minutes. Whoa, hey kid, stay away from that elevator. It's not safe. Alright. Now we've done that, it's time to fight these Beldum, I guess. Hey, what a mess. A bunch of Beldum swarmed around that elevator there. I just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I chased them off, but I don't know if I can handle all 4 at once. Man, what to do? Okay, we do need to deal with this at some point, yeah. So they have multiple Pokemon to battle sometimes now. Oh, wild Pokemon surrounding the elevator. Do you want to battle them and chase them away? Yes, I will. Of course. Of course I will. Why would I not at this point? Since they are full wilds, we could try and catch them. Sort of. Oh, wait, no. Okay, this is a wild, we cannot catch them. It's too bad. I kind of wanted to, but oh well. Maybe we'll find them up here. Well, you got rid of the Beldum, thanks. Now folks can finally... Oh! Wait, they're back? Yeesh, why does this keep happening to me? There, I'm on. You're getting on. Oh, sorry, sis. See these little guys? Well, look at all those Beldum. Lucky you. See, Beldum are made of maintenance. They love the electromagnetic waves the elevators emit. So you got the elevator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Okay. Does it mean these Beldum are here because they took the shine to the elevator I repaired? Okay. No, I bet having these Beldum around would make it a cinch to tell when the elevator's going. Alright, new plan. I'm gonna catch these rascals and make them my partners. Alright. Alright. But yeah, long story short. If you've been missing a video, yes, we've been playing side quests, the video game, and doing other stuff. We tried doing that Wild Zone though, and we wanted to show you mainly that, yes, to research the zones, you can just keep going back and forth between them over and over again. Which is helpful because there are some Pokemon that can only be caught at night, but there's also Pokemon that only appear at certain times of day. And some are even more complicated than that. They will only appear when it's raining sometimes. So you have to do all sorts of different stuff. Otherwise though, yeah, I think just me having too many there, that's probably why I backed out there. Surprised I went this far without blacking out at all. So basically our first real death was mostly just due to dumb stupidity more than anything. We should have just attacked the priors right off the bat. That would have made it so much easier. Anyways, who got this big old right in the middle of our garden? Hey, I know, you're part of that TMZ. Listen, Mr. Carvel really doesn't like his garden being messed up, so you don't want to take the blame, you better go find out a distance. Culprit must have dug in other places too. Follow the trail of holes to find them. Alright. Okay then. But yeah. Long story short, we did some more stuff. And one of the previous videos, we did the battle with Janique to finally get to rank B. Now we're going to continue grinding and getting to rank A, but once again, we must go and do more of the side missions. Okay. We already got our battle zone done too. In the last video, we did do another battle zone. I gotta keep examining all for no reason or another. But yeah, they connect to somewhere. We gotta follow them if you want to find the true culprit. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll just keep doing this. Oh yeah, whoever has dug these holes seems to be on the inside. Yeah, of course it's a jailer. Why would it be anything else? But it's just one, though. Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, it's probably angry at us. Hey, TMZ Grunt, you better found the one who made those holes. Yeah, it was this driller. Oh, come on, eh? Well, it's still gonna answer for its crimes against our garden. I'll take you to our office. Coming to TMZ Grunt. Huh? Okay, we actually have to do that too, so I guess first we'll get these items over here and this screw, colorful screw that is up top. If I wanted to do like a cheat grind or do something else, I think the first thing I'd do is actually just straight up explore more or less a good amount of the map that I can get without doing specific battles, and by that I meant having to wait for certain side missions to finish so you can repair elevators to get to some of the items instead. Because I feel like the more colorful screws you get sooner, the more upgrades you'll be able to get later on. And some things you can get before you've even gotten those anyway. So obviously the more colorful screws we get, the better. I suppose the only next reasonable thing we should do is get our other stuff upgraded, that like the one that makes us not be able to take even more damage before we could black out. I guess that's something we can use too, yeah, right? Anyways, we earned the TM for close combat, and we'll get Nasty Bot next. We've honestly not done anything with Mabel in a while though. Also, we are at 202 seen Pokemon. Nice. Actually gotten quite a bit just playing through the storyline and sometimes going out of our way. Times I mean occasionally, not really a lot. Alright, well, looks like we're going back to here, I guess. Well, now we go here. Doesn't matter if you're a Pokemon person. If you guys you gotta make things right. Go on. Make this garden look good as new. Alright. Hey, not bad. Looks even better than before. I guess so, I give you that. I'm gonna let you join the Les Syndicate as one of my Endurains. That should keep you out of trouble. You gotta teach you a steel or poison type move. When due to have a Rust Syndicate member without our trademark. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. He tells us that, yeah, they use poison steel types mostly. Let's go find a TM with poison jab. Negotiation. You gotta learn that move, silly. Okay. Weakness policy, what's that? I'm actually kind of interested now that I've seen that. It'd probably be in under items or something else. This means that, we probably have to trade it to get it to evolve, perhaps. Weakness policy, an item to be held by a Pokemon. The policy boosts the holder's attack and special attacks for a while. If the holder is hit to a move it's weak to. Okay. Well, usually they'll probably be dead when they get hit by a move that they're weak to, unless they're really tanky. So you'd have to probably give that to a really tanky Pokemon. Anyways, also there's a restaurant to do as well. Forgot about that. This is the Freestar restaurant we never did. Now we can do this. So it's gonna be even tougher now. We're gonna do something interesting. We're just gonna battle with our Mega Evolved Pokemon right off the bat and see what happens. Proud to only offer the best. Welcome to Restaurant Veilao. A premium offering for Selective Gourmet is the full 10-course banquet of Pokemon battles. This culinary combat challenge is complimentary for first-time patrons. Would you care to try it? Wonderful, then please follow me this way. Oh great, 10 battles now. The first course, it's our honor to present Joelle's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Alright. We're definitely gonna have to switch and use our weaknesses, their weaknesses, to our advantage. We also need to beware of switching ourselves. For now though, if we can Mega Evolve and use that, we could probably make that work. Okay. Gone before he can move. Perfect. Exit is the one move I do not want to see, I'll say. Since this is a full race battle, we're probably gonna have to heal at least once. In fact, before I even do that. Oh yeah, right, we can't use that still. Yeah, poison might be the thing that kills our Pokemon more than anything, if that keeps happening. Okay. That's how you do a restaurant battle. Second course, it's our honor to present Julius's Pokemon. Bon appetit. And Tessa might be the most annoying move to deal with so far. Just as I thought. We can't use it in Mega Evolve form all the time. So we want to try and save it for the stronger battles then. Oh, this is perfect for him. Just keep using our water type moves. Jeez, they want it to be cheeky. We got Fire Peel using electric moves on us all out of nowhere. That was a jump scare and a half, not gonna lie, but we got through it. Perhaps I shouldn't say it, but I can't hold back. Don't get cocky, it only gets harder from here. So this is gonna be a challenge. Third course, it's our honor to present Cerberus Pokemon. Bon appetit. I assume if you can win, this area gives you the most useful rewards. So we need to nauseous. So far we've only faced Pokemon that Gyarados is able to defeat pretty easily so far. It's different. Oh, we both lost a Pokemon now. Okay, we avoid that by just running around randomly. We got a Protector, my least favorite kind of trainer to face. Okay, well, we don't want to really use those that make it harder to avoid stuff. And we need to also heal up a lot too. Sam's the only healer, so we need to make use of that. Alright. Well, they were right about one thing. It does get harder from here. Perfect Pokemon battle, much like a brand of magnificent spices. So apparently in just these battles, you must do this with your full party. So if you lose all of them, then you just straight up lose, and you have to try again later. So we basically need to quickly figure out what each one is weak to, and then just kind of go based off of that. Definitely not the right Pokemon at all. Definitely not. Don't like it when Pokemon start out really weakened because of that. Oh great, a Pokemon that can heal on its own too! That pretty much removed all of Amber's health. Now I'm mad. We're gonna use Mega Evolution and crush these people. I guess that's what happens when you have so much Pokemon to use. Oh, and they had Rocky Helmet too. So literally everyone's hurting us slowly but surely. Okay. Well, that was a guaranteed knockout no matter what. Literally nothing it could have done. Oh, we flinched him. I could tell. He was gonna probably do something, but he somehow flinched. Now we have 4 Pokemon to do only 4 battles with. This might be harder than I expected. We still have 5 more people to do. After this guy? Yeah. This might be the hardest challenge in the game right here. Like 2 battles in, we've already lost our main. By that, I mean our obvious main. What I wish is there was a way to save your progress after being the trainers, or actually to straight up heal, but I guess not. Tried to avoid that, did not work at all. But at least we have a healing move with Alakazam to use. Well, we're gonna probably just use a heal move, and it didn't even allow me to do that. Oh, we might not even get past the 5th battle here at this point. Keep in mind, these guys are only 55, we're 66, and they're still destroying us. That's a clear indication we probably need to train our Pokemon. What's funny is we're getting experience by doing this, though, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but still. What else do you expect us to do when most of our main Pokemon have already been defeated? Okay. Don't really have much choices to do now. I'll just immediately use the Mega Evolution on Venusaur. He's our strongest Pokemon right now. That's the only one we can really use. Just have to use this as a bait. The least thing I like is when they slowly but surely take you out like that and protect and all that stuff. Or steel ties. Okay, well, we were able to skip his D-Tech move, because that doesn't block that move. Somehow we got through that 5th battle using just Mega Venusaur there. Just getting him even more experience now, but other than that, we're not really doing great. 7th course still. Still only 3 more battles to go after this. I guess we're going as far as we can, and then we're probably just gonna auto loss. This is the first battle set where it really truly feels hopeless. Like, you have to literally wait until the very end of the game to actually attempt this at all. And again, they took each other out. Alright. It didn't help that our Pidgeot got taken out almost immediately. Alright. Well, we were gonna lose anyway, so we just did that early. You have no Pokemon that are able to battle. Shame you weren't able to save our last passive feast, but I hope we'll come in again. So, I guess we try that again when our team is even stronger somehow. So that's like the ultimate challenge of this game, basically. We found it, and it's super hard, but also we can still do it. We just need to wait. But it also means there's other side quests to do. Oh my gosh, please stop freaking doing the Mark thing. This is my least favorite thing about these kinds of games in the open world is when you accidentally mark a freaking location instead of freaking actually clicking on the location you want to teleport to. That's probably the most annoying thing to have that happen. Oh yeah, and by the way, pure training doesn't do justice. We need a really specific set of team comps to really do that kind of battle. And that's another battle too that also just gets easier as you go along. I think we just need to be like really high level for that. I feel like we could have also won though. It didn't help that we lost Ember right away. We kind of have to switch to different Pokemon, but we also need to be aware that our opponents really like just using super effective moves no matter what you do. So you kind of have to have a specific Pokemon for each scenario. In the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, most trainers use Fairy-type Pokemon. And some of us in the Society adore Dragon types too. As you're aware, Dragon Pokemon are weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy-type moves. Dragon types in the Fairy-loving SPC leaves you forever in a disadvantaged position. It's like the relationship between Janique and LeBon. Oh, but those two really suit each other, so please forget I mentioned it. Anyways, I'm so I dragged us a bit. Let me get to my point. I'd like to bow my beloved Dragon-type Pokemon to help them grow strong. Okay. She's dragging me into battle. Just let me know when you want to bow. Alright, how about right now? You'll do me the favor of bowing my Dragon types, won't you? I sure will. Warned, my Pokemon are holding Dragon Fangs, so their attacks will have real bite. Alright then. Okay then. Alright. This is a good fight. We can probably take it out pretty easily. I know compared to what we just went through, this battle seems a lot more forgiving. That's for sure. But I mean, it's pretty easy. We have Dragon Rush, which is honestly better than the other stuff. Even though we can't get its fat bonus unless we use it as a Mega Pokemon. But that's fine. Alright. Just like that, we're done with another side mission. Types are so strong, but my weakness as a trainer lost us this battle. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, my Pokemon can still evolve yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's no easy task raising Dragon types in the SBC. My Pokemon hold Dragon Fangs to power up their attacks, but the struggle continues. I should have known the winner of the Super Detorante to be super strong. Since my Pokemon aren't fully evolved, perhaps I ought to give them an Evilite to hold instead, but I was persuaded by Laban's model. The best defense is a good offense. I can hardly talk. She can't ever seem to win against Janique. Perhaps she should rethink that model of hers. Alright. Case, I'd like you to have this Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for today. Perfect. But yeah. As you saw in that previous battle set, 10 battles in a row feels a little bit unfair. You pretty much have to know what Pokemon's coming up and use the right team for each scenario. And you have to change moves depending on stuff, which I'm actually just gonna do right away. I saw Head Smash was great, and also I kind of want to have more map. I only had End Smash for funsies. In reality, I want more of a setup like this. One close combat move for fighting type, it should be fine, and fire type. We need to like have a plan to how to do that particular battle set. Otherwise, it doesn't matter that we're at level 60. We're still not going to win unless we actually use the right team comp. Of course, it's also the same team comp every time, so if you lose enough times, eventually you'll start to see a pattern of, oh, these people will always do this particular move first, so we'll use this Pokemon first. And we saw that a little bit with the first two Pokemon almost exclusively using moves that use water type, so if we just keep using Waterfall, we could beat it with just Gyarados. We also do need to be aware of Gyarados' 4 times weakness to electric type moves and switch out immediately if we see one of them. That's why it's good to have multiple teammates prepared just in case you need them. Okay, well, looks like this is going to be harder to get to. Guess I'll have to get to this side quest the old-fashioned super way. By that, I mean just speed through this wild zone like no care in the world. So this is how you kind of avoid stuff and just run away. This is the real way to run away here. Then we have to further go around this battle. Alright, well, we're fine now. Okay, that side quest must have a really tricky entrance. Honestly, it probably would be faster to go here. Should have thought of that sooner. Okay. Also, you should have just gone here to begin with. It would have been so much easier that way. Okay, now we can see clearly where the person is we need to get to. Oh, nice. Nest ball. Well, hello. I'd like to ask you yet another favor that will level up my Cypher skills. Think you can show a Psycho Cut? It's a move that cuts using the power of the mind. No, I'm not kidding. That's a real move. The user wields their psychic power to form a blade that cuts exactly as they will it. Pokemon use Psycho Cut on the substitute doll right over there. Perfect. There we go. Bam. So that's what Psycho Cut looks like. Nice. Cypher, fix the image of that move in your mind and let loose. It's the stuff. If you keep that up, even the trickiest trims will be a cinch, even for you. Cypher learned how to swing its scythes at super high speeds. The Furfu Salon selection of trims have now increased. Nice. Cypher's learned all the cuts it needs. We can finally offer customers the full repertoire of gorgeous Furfu trims, and it's entirely thanks to you. So keep bringing your Furfu for us for the latest trims, okay? Cypher would love the chance to keep practicing its skills. Nice. Our side quest done. Don't worry, by the way, we're gonna eventually do that battle again. We'll try to remember that. It's safe to say it'd probably be easier to just come back when we're a higher level. Because at a higher level, we'll have even more HP and stats, and we could even train our stats further as well. Because it seemed like our trainers were really high trained, which made it really hard to deal with. Alright. We're gonna get nighttime falling automatically. Well, we can't even make it to a bench this time. Actually, it's slower to do it at that point then. Easier to just let it happen. It's gonna be the same anyway. I wonder, did that actually spawn in us? quest this time, or did I even spawn in it? Nope. Seems they're being a lot kinder. Ever since the start of the game, we haven't seen a battle zone ever spawn us right inside of one. Alright, well, let's go here. Sense something nearby. Oh. Frost Slash, out of nowhere. Looks like the wild Frost Slash wants to lead you somewhere. Maybe you should follow it. Okay. I just realized we have a lot of EXP items. We haven't been using them a lot because, well, we're mostly saving them for after we get certain stuff done. And also, like, the small ones, they don't really give us that much experience anymore. So I guess it's a good idea to just use them up right away and then... But we're also getting to a point where we start getting EXP candies large, which grow our Pokemon even faster. I just realized our Pokemon are 68 to 70, which is actually already about the correct level, but... Ooh. She's going up that elevator that we created, I see. Now what? Okay then. I imagine it probably wants to battle or something. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Can't go anywhere else, surely. Oh. That just gave us an item for following us all the way here. Supposedly. Found a downstone on the ground where Frostgrass had been. Don't sense Frostgrass anymore. It has vanished without a trace. Well, that was fast. That did not give us a lot. Just the Dawnstone from earlier and the 400 HP stuff. I just realized we were almost 70 and we did still lose that battle. I might look at it a bit more and just at least check what the potent strayers are so we could try and win that. Because we were already pretty strong and still we lost easily. This shows you how tough it is to do 10 battles in a row, no healing items. I think you're expected to actually EV train your Pokemon a lot and also know a lot of different moves to use. Well, for now, we're gonna save and call it quits, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Then I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace.